Dating has changed significantly during the past 20 years. Females today are too provocative, fuzzy, unstable, and overly sensitive. They don't value acts of kindness like holding a door open or complimenting them. They even accuse you of being sexist. Loneliness is a really uncomfortable feeling. Relationships, however, also bring with them a plethora of additional, much more terrible feelings. My workday is not ruined by loneliness, the way an argument related rage is, or how I feel when I'm expecting a response from someone who's decided that they don't want to talk to me anymore. Compared to the intensity of love, loneliness is actually not so horrible, and the stakes in life right now are just too great. At this point, it can be quite difficult to undo a wrong decision, more so if you are older than 30. Making the wrong decision when selecting a partner is unfortunately extremely prevalent, mainly because women have evolved into a very demanding class. We've all heard of the law of sexist. The man must be at least 6 feet tall, earn at least 6 figures, have 6-pack abs, have a 6-inch equipment, live in a house with 6 bedrooms, etc. Even if we set that aside, women, even those who declare themselves to be democratic feminists, and even those who have their own jobs and make, quote, excellent money, and proclaim that they believe that men and women are equal, still want men to 1. Take the lead to ask the woman out. 2. Plan the date. 3. Organize the date. 4. Pick her up for the date. 5. Make sure she's enjoying the date. 6. Cover the costs of the date. And 7. Follow up and plan the second date. I've witnessed some of the world's most uninteresting ladies, who couldn't even deliver a joke to save their lives, demand that guys be funny, clever, and great conversationalists. So some ladies insist that guys make them laugh and have fun because they are dull people. Dating can be very challenging for young men because, in general, young ladies only accept the slacker, affluent, trust fund kids. They want a man who is between the ages of 22 and 25, has the success of a man who is usually between the ages of 50 and 70, but still has the physique of a man between the ages of 22 and 25, doesn't have to work for his finances, is available to take them out to dinner and travel the world with them, and is intelligent, funny, and ready to listen to their problems. In conclusion, if you have a degree in history, philosophy, psychology, literature, or economics, have an 8-figure trust fund that your parents have established for you, are at least 6 feet tall, and don't actually need to work, you should have no trouble finding a date as a young man. In summary, young women have unrealistic expectations of males who are only getting started in their life. These idealistic requirements will come back to bite these women in the butt when they reach their 30s and 40s. There are plenty of articles from female dating coaches about speed dating parties for singles in their 30s and 40s, where at least 50 to 100 women show up and the number of men they get is between 0 and 5, resulting in the event being cancelled and the women walking away disappointed. In the game of life, which sex can handle being single for an extended period of time better? It appears that men in their 30s and 40s would rather be single if the only alternative is to go with similarly aged women from their peer group, the same peer group that previously rejected them in their 20s. In addition, successful men in their 30s and 40s can attract 20-something women who are completely disregarding their own peer group of similarly aged men in favor of older men. Everyone has a turn to be ignored. Men are generally ignored between the ages of 18 and 25, or 30 to 32, or however long it will take them until they can confidently say they are established, stable, and have achievements. Some are established by the age of 25, others by the age of 28, and still others in their early 30s. Women, on the other hand, are generally ignored at the age of 30 or 35, and certainly after the age of 40. Women, when they reach their 30s and 40s, like to whine and moan that their lives are unfair and dating is difficult, but they held almost all of the cards between the ages of 18 and 28. If they didn't play their cards correctly when they were younger, They'll be whining in their 30s and 40s and possibly for the rest of their lives. In the game of life, there are no restarts or loading previous saves. A successful and developed man between the ages of 32 and 38 has a much greater likelihood of locating a wife between the ages of 18 and 25 than a woman his age, 32 to 38, has of even finding a similarly aged man interested in marrying her. The truth is that many women are unaware that the top 20% of men they are still interested in are either already in a relationship by the mid-30s, when these women are seriously considering, quote, going out and searching for a man because it is time to start a family and have 2 kids, or they don't want to get married and are content being single forever, or they are with a woman 10 to 15 years her junior with whom she cannot compete. The top 20% of men are constantly in demand, and not just by women aged 30 to 40, but also by women aged 18 to 25. Life is difficult for young men because they have not had enough time to develop their experiences and skills required to obtain assets and status. They also lack considerable life experience and are susceptible to being tricked into making poor long-term mating choices by older women, single mothers, and others. Here's a more ambitious goal than dating. When you stop dating and start living a more interesting life for yourself, honing your skills, mastering your craft, building a stable network, people will come to you. People will start approaching you. People are going to want to interact with you as you have taken steps to increase your value. People are going to want to talk to you, work with you, and then date you if you are interesting. Then you get to pick. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss the new videos that come out that are all just for you. See you in the next video of Superior Mentor.